Just wait for some more people to come in right now. Thought I was going before, sorry we're a minute off, but that's okay. Alright, what's up guys? Let's get started. What is up guys? We got 38 people in here, 14 likes. Let's get the likes up a little bit more. We are listening to Crypto Yacht's brand new release. It's been great. And yeah, let's get started guys. Funny song, funny song. We'll look at Algo guys. What's up, Doge? What's up, Stephen Hall? What's up, Always New? What up, Jake Lightning? We'll get started right about now. So, in the exclusive Discord, I went short off of this general area right after the 12-minute money flow crossover. Should have waited till we came back up to this level. Didn't get stopped out. Had to move my stop loss up a little bit higher. Missed out on the big pump yesterday because I normally don't trade on weekends, so I just wasn't paying attention to, where was it? Some of these money, this would have been perfect to go in, this 2-hour money flow crossover, 3-hour money flow crossover yesterday. You know, on the weekends it's tougher, in terms of the short entry was in my exclusive Discord. I think we're going to cool down a little bit more before we continue higher. We'll probably, in terms of cooling down, well, we'll talk about it, but I think this is in the cards. This general area would be a good place. We'll probably get a money flow crossover down on the 15-minute. So yeah. Let's look at the 3-day because that's topical. 3-day is baller right now. These don't happen too often, these money flow crossovers on the 3-day. Let's just back test this money flow crossover into the green. I believe it is confirmed now, or it'll confirm in about 7 hours. I think it's going to confirm. I think Bitcoin's going to do well. I think it's going to do well. This month, I mean, there's definitely a possibility we hit 70K, then we have a big correction down to 50K. I've always been in the ballpark that there will be one last shot to get in at low 50s, but yeah, we'll see. So, see what happened. This one, crossover into the red, bam, down. Crossover into the red there, that didn't work too well. Crossover into the green, bam, up. Crossover, so it's been choppy. This one down, so usually you could get a nice buck. This one was real big, this crossover into the green, bam. Let's very optimistic approach on this, just very optimistic approach. Here to here, this 67%, see where that'll bring us. I mean, the last one was in, you know, right up to the spiral line. Where is that? 107. If that does happen, it'll probably look something like this. I don't think it'll just shoot up immediately, but yeah, maybe this general area. And in November, maybe. I've been in the ballpark that the cycle is going to lengthen a bit longer. I think if we do come up that high in November, I think we may have a little bit more time to go if we do break 100 in November. In terms of what I think for, you know, retail FOMO, news, that type of thing. I think once we do hit 100, I think it's going to just, the amount of new people FOMOing in is going to be a lot, bringing it up to maybe 120 before a pullback, maybe another 10-20% or even more, maybe 150, probably 120 though. So we'll see what happens. I mean, what I've been saying about Plan B is he's been right, a lot. So whenever you're right a lot, you're usually wrong. So I think the cycle is going to go farther. That's what I've been in the park for. Every cycle has gone farther than the last. So that's what I've been thinking. I'm hunting, a long or something. Wish I got in yesterday. I wish I was trading on the weekend, but it's probably benefited me more than not to mainly not trade on the weekend. But yeah, today you're printing that green dot. It'll probably confirm in 7 hours. VWAP's been below zero line for a while. I like to see it come down a bit more before you go up. However, that's coming up, and money flow's coming up. Looking pretty solid. Looking pretty solid there. Daily, that's kind of in between. It looks generally kind of healthy. That we'd come up more money coming in. 16-hour. You're curving down with the VWAP. No bearish divergence yet. Maybe if you come up, here's what maybe one scenario. You come up to 74K, somewhere around this spider line, and then you get that divergence. Then that's what brings you down back to this area or down to 56 or whatever. So one possibility, you break through here in the next day or two, down, and then up. Something like that. That's definitely doable. 12-hour VWAP come down, same thing. 8-hour VWAP coming down quite a bit as money flows tending to come down. No bearish divergence yet, but you will probably have one if you come up to 74 or whatever. That would be probably a nice short if we do come up that high. 4-hour, you're about to print a red dot. VWAP's been above the zero line for a while. One of the reasons why I went short a little while ago. And 2-hour, you're about to print another green dot. So maybe, maybe the short doesn't work out. Maybe I take profits pretty soon. Maybe we break through this, have this spiral line act as support rather than resistance. However, I think we do need to cool down, and I'll show you why on some of these lower time frames. 30-minute, you're about to print a little trigger wave, and that would be from here to here. Definitely a bearish divergence if we do print that red dot pretty soon. 15-minute, you're probably gonna, it seems like this line is really, these spider lines are damn good, guys. Seems like this line is really acting as resistance rather than support. You're about to print a, from all the way back here to, I'll show you the divergence here, and from all the way back here to here, and all the way here to here. Definitely divergence. And now on some of the lower time frames, like the 6-minute, and I usually don't look, for the way I trade, I usually don't look at anything below the 10-minute, but I've been experimenting. I'm trying to get into experimenting with some scalp trades because I know some people are making a killing on scalp trades, especially crypto yacht. But other people too. And, from all the way here to here, this divergence, these divergences have been, they play out on the 6-minute, especially with money flows coming down there to there. That was a big, nice little trigger wave down. And then another one right here. I entered approximately, around 6, 5, 8, somewhere around here. Thought that was the top for a bit and we'd come down more, but it didn't get stopped out. I had to move my stop loss up a little bit because of that kind of swing high on BITGET, but it's all right. Now the trade is coming back. I'm confident, there's a good shot. It'll be a successful trade, and money flow generally coming out here. I think we're going to get that, here. This is what I'm thinking for coming down. Now, how far could we come down? If we come down, the same percentage we came down here, it didn't really work out coming down. So it'd probably, this type of, I'd say you could probably get a percentage like this from the top, 3% from where we were. 2%. This is a good place. This is where I'm definitely going to be taking a lot of profits here. And then maybe we bounce right off of the spiral line. Scalp trader's dream. Just trader's dream come down. We're losing the 66 level right now, so my trade is coming back into the green almost. That's good. But yeah, that's Bitcoin. Let's look at the Ethereum chart just a little bit. It's been basically the same. Let's see how she's doing. I think she might be doing a little bit better. This is what we're looking at, this general area, 5,000. If you get up to here in the next November 15th, if we have the positive week, you're printing, this is when you're in that nice uptrend. The VWAP just stays, choppy sideways and you just keep moving up. It'll eventually end, but for now we're okay. 16-hour come down, same as Bitcoin. Same as Bitcoin on some of these time frames. See the 8-hour. Okay, you're going to print a divergence pretty soon on the 8 hour. If we come up, test this this fib level, this 1.618 fib level, hit about 4,900. Could bring it down a bit. 4 hour, you're going to print that red dot. There's a clear divergence here, clear divergence. You're going to get that divergence. What I think could see definitely happening, maybe something like that, maybe something like that. 2 hour, now you're kind of coming back some more. But there is that divergence. Didn't really play out too well. This bearish divergence didn't really play out. And then some of these lower time frames. Let's see. Let's see the 15. Generally, you're going to get another divergence there. So, yeah, I haven't been comfortable shorting ETH yet, but I do like the potential bearish divergence there and then money flow crossover. Let's see if we get up to around, get up a little bit higher. Maybe a little bit higher. That's Ethereum. Let's look at the chat here. What's up, guys? Alexander, it can happen. Maybe after 70K. I mean, Bitcoin's always 2 steps forward, 1 step back. What's up, Crypto? Yeah, I was playing your song in the beginning, man. Your new song. Where are you, Doge? It got cool in Florida. It definitely got cool in Florida. I was by the pool with a sweatshirt on. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Jake Lightning. Jacob, yeah, Ben Cohen says that. Cowan says that. A lot of other people say that. I mean, every cycle is a little bit longer, and historically, that's the way I've been seeing it. What's up, Daddy Turtle? Why would I risk shorting in a bear market? Silent. This isn't a bull market. We've been in a bear market since for a long time. Yeah, it depends. Depends. You can make money both ways. Let's see. Would you want me? Algo. Okay, Algo. You guys wanted me to look at. Guys, smash the like button. Let's get up to 50 likes. Algo. So Algo, I did a short in my exclusive Discord. Hit take profit 1, then got stopped out, and then I didn't pay attention for it for a while. This looked bad. This looked bad for a while. Especially right here. This VWAP coming down as money flow is coming down. Got to that pocket right there. That's around there where I took my first profits and got stopped out going up. So it was a successful trade. Not as good as I thought it would be. I thought it would be a much better trade, but right now we're kind of hitting that fib level. How is this looking? Looking okay. 8 hour curving down. I'm starting to curve down, and the VWAP 4 hours been above the zero line for a while. Money flow's coming in. Looks better than it did. Yeah, it looks like we may have some more room. I'd look at this general area, 210. Maybe we may have some more room here. Let's see. Yeah. You may be getting a little overheated like everything else at the moment. You may cool down then pump again, which is what I'm kind of thinking. Let's try another fib level. Let's see where we can end up. Yeah, you'll probably end up here. Yeah, 204 or something before. Maybe something like that. Or this pocket, that's the golden fib, golden level, golden pocket. You may have to end up there. So that's why I've been thinking for I'll go if you're long, take some profits here and take some profits there. Pretty simple. Not financial advice. And let's see. Let's look at yeah, I may do a video like that. I'm coming out with a resource for you guys. I'm gonna do probably a video in there too. Let's see here. Shout out to Crypto Yacht. Guys, I was joking about the bear market, bull market. You can trade in a bear market and a bull market. I mean, it's basically on technicals, especially if you miss the thing. So let's look at Matic right now. Italy, Doge. I've been in Italy. I actually lived in Rome for a few months. I studied abroad there. Fun place. I liked Florence a lot too. But yeah, Italy is interesting. Like it's remember when I was there, like it's weird in the winter. Like it gets up to 50 during the day, but it's like only for an hour or two, and then it's like cold. It's like if you looked at like the weather app, you would think it's warmer than it is, and then it's like weird in Rome. Like you walk up, there's certain places with the palm trees, and it's all green, and you walk down, and it's all like wintry looking. It's weird. So with Matic, a lot of people have been talking about I mean, what levels have people been talking about? We're in price discovery mode, so you could go like this. Well, almost in price discovery mode back from May. So you could go like this to see where we could end up on this. View up current up on the daily. I like how the daily is looking on this. Here's definitely a place that we could go 229, and then that'd be a little over $3 that fib level. Let's see here. 12-hour printing a red dot. That's not too much of a cause for concern. Maybe you bounce off of this general area. 8-hour, you're about to print a red dot right there on the 8-hour for Matic, and you're coming down. Maybe you bounce off of this. You know, maybe this general thing. You bounce off of here and keep going. 4-hour. Ooh, money flow crossover into the red. Would usually lean more bearish, but there's no bad divergence, nothing yet. 2-hour, you're still in the red. Nothing too much of a cause for concern. No divergence really either way. Yeah, it's choppy on some of these lower time frames. I generally think the daily. I mean, how's the 2-hour an hour? You'll probably curve back into the green. I generally think the daily and the daily I like with this view up. That's what I like a lot. And then how's the 2-day? Indifferent. I generally think you'll be all right. You know, coming up there, you'll probably come a bit higher on this. Let's see. Well, alts bleed. VeChain and DOT look very nice long term. I think alts will dump down obviously more than Bitcoin during our next dip whenever it happens. I think DOT and VeChain are pretty good ones to pick up. I own DOT. I don't have a position in VeChain, but I'm looking into it. It's a decent project. Has a good following. RNDR. Let's take a look. Render token. It's pumping. She's pumping. I like what I'm seeing there. Daily. Ooh, that is nice. However, yeah, money flow crossover upward. I like that generally. Here's where you would want to get in. One of these money flow crossovers. Upward. Are we in price discovery mode? Let's try a fib level or something. Okay. Where could we end up? Where could we end up with this guy? Yeah. Good shot. You'd probably end up. Are we like. Okay, we're breaking through that. 2.16. Yeah, these fib levels don't lie. $3, maybe. There's a path, I would say. It looks like we have more room to go up on some of these time frames. You're about to print there's no divergence yet, but you're about to print a red dot. How's the 4-hour? Oof, a little divergence. Money could start coming down. I don't know. I think you might have missed a lot of the action on this. Maybe something like this is what I would want. Something like that. 30-minute, yeah, again, divergences, money's coming out. It looks overheated on some of these lower time frames. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Guys, it was sarcasm. Sorry. It was sarcasm. Guys, I was joking. We're not in a bear market. I was obviously kidding. Luna. Let's look at Luna. You know, Roosevelt, like, Evan said we're in a bear market. I'm joking. It's obvious when you say something that ridiculous, like joking. I said it too seriously, that's why. Sometimes I'm too monotone. People have told me that. Luna. Where do we want to even... Are we in price discovery mode? I believe we are. Yeah, we're in price discovery mode. Okay, so, do something like this, maybe? Where we could end up. 58, and then... I mean, what people are saying is these could flip SHIB. I think that's what Luna and Avalanche, well, a lot of people want them to flip SHIB. About to print another green dot. Looks like we have a little bit more room to go. 6 hour, yeah, looks like we got a little bit more room to go up to 58. I would say so. 4 hour. What's the 4 hour? 1 hour. Ooh, money flow crossover. Yeah, I'd say there's a good shot. We come up to 60. Good shot. We got a little bit more room. Nothing looks completely like, nothing looks like it's really toppy yet here. So it looks like if you're long, I would say take profits around here, or at least take something. Not financial advice. I spot trade to Asylum, but yeah, there's usually always leverage. OGN. Oh yeah, OGN. I have no clue what this does. I've never heard of it. I don't think. I don't think I've ever done TA on this. Seems more. We're up a modest 50. Bounced off of that pocket, hitting that fib level. You're curving up with the VWAP. I like that. Nice little trigger wave. Not bad. Not bad. You could continue forward, I would say. VWAPs are coming down here. I mean, it's not looking real toppy though. Money flow coming out. No real divergence though. You're printing a green dot, and you're getting close to this level, 104. Money flow crossover might be a good place to give this a shot. I have no clue what this does though. Yeah, you have room on this. You have room on this. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit this pocket here. Another 10% increase, 15%, something like that. Would not shock me at all. I would lean a little bit more bullish. Trastevere, yeah. You probably, that's where all the kids study abroad. How do we optimize our HODL portfolio? Mohawk, I think that's her name. Don't want to pronounce it wrong. Your HODL portfolio, just dollar cost average whenever there's a dip into the things, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I keep 60% of my holdings in Bitcoin, 20% Ethereum, and 20%, everything else like Cardano, DOT. I got some Matic, and a few other things, but yeah. EOS, we could look at EOS. Please make a playlist. Yeah, I gotta do that, Baba. I gotta make a playlist with this stuff. I'm gonna organize it. I gotta do that. I gotta figure that out. Thanks for telling me. Guys, smash the like button. Let's get up to 100 likes. EOS we'll take a look at. I'm gonna check. How's the Bitcoin looking at? Yeah, hovering around there. EOS, Tether. EOS looks like an XRP kind of. Bounced off of that fib level. Nice little trigger. It's going to confirm in 6 hours. There's a 12 hour. Fuel coming up, money flow coming out. It's kind of indicative of sideways. 8 hour coming down while money flow is coming up. Yeah, I mean, you may get a little divergence coming up on the 4 hour here, which is why I think we may cool down for a little bit before another pump. I like this though. I mean, you're coming up. It looks kind of like similar here where you came up a bit more. It's definitely in the cards. Come up to $5, psychological area. You'll probably hit $5, I would think. Yeah, it looks. You may print a divergence pretty soon on some of these, so. You'll see. I mean, this doesn't look as good as like a few of the last ones you guys had me look at. Yeah, divergence is forming, but if everything else continues to do well, I think this will. I don't like this. This 15 I don't like. Yeah, so you may be hitting a top for a little bit. Block and day 1 inch. Okay. 1 inch chart. Yeah, I do have a spiral line video. I do, Clay. It's somewhere around there. I'll make some playlists and stuff. Look at 1 inch. Yeah, Doge, I'll take a look. Is that Chili's? Yeah. Bounced off of that pocket, went to the moon. Now we're down. Ooh, I like that. We're about to print a green dot. Let's see if we could break through that fib level. Probably come up. Yeah, you could come up in the 5s. That's not the best, but there's no divergence. That was a divergence. Okay, you can make the argument it's played out. How's the 8-hour? Probably crossing back into the red on Bitcoin. Might be a good place to. Let me just look at Bitcoin. Well, I'll look at this and I'll take a quick look at Bitcoin. Okay, that's not VWAP. Let me look at the 4-hour. Curving up, I like that. RSIs are down. Looks like they'll curve up. I like that. I like this. I really like this because that one didn't play out. I do like this a lot right here. Choppy, but it looks like we're coming back into the green. I like that. I like the 2-hour better though. Here, bearish to no bearish divergences. Not the worst thing. Does look like we'll curve down into the red pretty soon though. So yeah, it looks generally more bullish than bearish. I would say there's a good. You'll probably come up to this general fib level. I would say. And then there's a decent shot you'd hit this pocket around mid-5s, I would say. When could that happen? I mean, let's see. Next, well, pretty good shot. You'd hit this by the end of the day if we continue forward. How's the Bitcoin? Yep, my short's starting to come back a little bit. Yeah, I mean, this is what I've been telling you guys about in the 15. Look at that divergence. Pretty nice divergence there. Money flow coming out. I think we'll hit my my first take profit. So I think we'll have a successful short here, most likely. But yeah, let's get the chat. And Opal. People have asked me about Opal. So I'm going to do Link and Solana. I want to do the bigger caps. Yeah, this clay. I was saying it in such a monotone voice. I know people can misunderstand. That's why I mess up too. People don't understand my humor sometimes. Half of my fault. So Link is, let's see, Link's a good project. I mean, I've been stacking up on it throughout the it's been boring. I mean, that's a thing for a hollow portfolio. I mean, guys, you wanna just the main deal is to like stack up stuff that's underperforming. That's a good project for a hollow portfolio. Like ADA, I've been stacking up on. I mean, I think it's been really cheap at anything below like 210, 205. Link, I've been stacking up on, and yeah. I mean, even if these projects do eventually fail, like ADA and Link, there's a very high probability they're going to come back during this bull run, during this speculative bubble. I mean, there's a very, very high probability. So yeah, it's bounced off of this level. Daily is, it looks like there's room to come into the green more. You may get a divergence relatively soon if you come up to this pocket. You'll probably come up to this pocket, I would say. You'll probably come up to 40. I mean, if you cool down today a bit and then come back up. 8-hour, you're covered down with the VWAP. 4-hour, you're about to print a red dot, but there's no divergence yet, really. I don't see any like divergence forming, so it's not. I think you're still safe generally. You're generally safe with this, I would say. Not financial advice. Maybe a long off of this general area up to there. Maybe 15 minutes. You're curving up. Yeah, you're a little overheated. Yeah, I think we'll cool down a little bit, and then you'll probably get something like it's like Bitcoin. You'll probably get something like that or whatever. And then if this goes up that, I mean, what's that type of percentage from here to here? 14%. And then what does Bitcoin have to go to get to? I don't know the percentage to get to 70K, but it's obviously less than 14%. The alts may beat it, so that's what I'm kind of thinking. Let's look at Solana. Yeah, Solana, I mean, Solana is like the new big boy. I mean, it's one you kind of always have to look at now. It's like the new Cardano almost. Yeah, right here, this little trigger wave, bam. What was that percentage just on that little trigger wave? Yeah, 3% right there. Interesting. That's a bearish divergence, guys. That is a bearish divergence. I believe this is in, yeah, it's got to be in price discovery mode. Let's see. Are we hitting any fib level, anything? Yeah, it seems like that fib level may be giving us a little bit of trouble. Seems like it could be acting as support. The VWAP's coming up there, though. This is crazy how well this is done. Yeah, I like the 8-hour. I like the VWAP starting to come up. I mean, you can make the argument the bearish divergence is played out and we're home free. We're hitting off of that. This looks better in a lot of other things, I would say. I don't. Do I have a position in this? If I do, it's on Coinbase. It's not a large position for my hodl, but there's so many cryptos I have. It's hard to keep up. But yeah, here's pretty nice little trigger wave. It's so volatile, but yeah, I would be looking to try to go long in this relatively soon. Not financial advice. Let's see. They're bullfly. Yeah, all the video game ones. Yeah, we gotta look at ADA breaking out. Do you have issues holding and trading at the same time? Sentiments, I mean, I always hold and trade at the same time. It's a lot of money flow crossovers. Divergences you can't really set. You could set it for like trigger weight for dots. I mainly just set it for money flow crossovers. That's the main thing. And VWAP crossovers, which is what indicates the dots at the end of the day. You guys, smash the like button. Let's see. Let's look at. Okay. Let's look at Opal. I guess I'll try to get to most of these. Opal is. Yeah. 10-minute not looking. This is so new. Looks like it could be a bull flag. That I like. You got room. You definitely got some room with this. Let's see something. Yeah, there's a good shot. You'd come up to this general area at least. $4. VWAP's coming down there. No divergence yet. I wouldn't be too concerned. No, I wouldn't be too concerned. Although money flow crossover, I don't really like particularly. That I like. You know, that would be a. Yeah, there's no divergence, so you're generally probably looking for a bounce that you had off of here, and then you'll probably come up to there at least, and then some more. I don't know what this project does. I have no clue about this. That I don't really. I mean, if it's just a 15, so you'll probably get. I mean, that would indicate you'll probably get another test on that pocket. But yeah. So yeah, that's that. That's Opal. Let's take a look at the next one. Alice. Okay, we'll try Alice. I think you could trade Alice on leverage. I mean, it's such a different ball. Like the exchanges are just adding like everything. So that's Alice. Daily money flow crossover VWAP coming up. I like what I'm seeing there. Let's do a. We want a strong fib level here. So there to there. I mean, how do we? We're hitting that pocket. Okay, we are hitting some resistance. 12-hour. Ooh. That one would have been better. A nice little trigger wave, yeah, because that brought you up there. We'll see if we can repeat that. You'd probably come up to 23 or something, 20 or something from that. VO coming down, money flow coming up, indicative of sideways. Can't get much out of that. There to there, that's a divergence. Yeah, that's a divergence. As we're money flow coming out in the 4-hour, as you're printing that divergence, that would make me. I'd be hesitant because of that. I'd be very hesitant because of that. 2-hour. I mean, there's two main arguments. Like the money flow coming, keep coming like that, and then you come up to this, or maybe even here, or we just come down and you come back down to here, or even here. Two main scenarios. But yeah, I don't like the 4-hour for this. I do not like the 4-hour. I would be very hesitant with the money flow coming out and a bearish divergence. It usually means you're going to come down. It's Alice. Waiting for an Ethereum transaction for more than an hour. Is that normal? It really depends. That's kind of. I mean, I don't think I've ever had to wait that long for. I mean, what are you trying to do on MetaMask, on Uniswap? What are you trying to? You're trying to move stuff around. I'm not sure what you're trying to do. Mana. Yeah, we can take a look at mana. Mana. There. I think I already had on the. It's Decentraland. Interesting. So this went to the moon. Hitting that, bouncing off that level, money flow crossover down, has a daily. VOIP wants to come up, it seems like. That doesn't look too, no real divergence, but I mean, you have money coming out. It's never the best sign. Bouncing off of this fib level, yeah, I think the video game ones, I think we could be nearing the top for some of these. Yeah, money foot crossover down. I mean, that's indicative of sideways, but I think more likely you'd probably test those levels. Yeah, that's not the worst here. I mean, nah, it's not a bullish divergence though. Trying to come up. That's almost a bullish divergence on the hourly. No, not quite. Not quite. Yeah, I mean, you don't really have the bull. I don't see any bullish divergences, so I'd be concerned. You do have money flow starting to come back in on some of these time frames. 4 hour money flow crossover down. I'd stay away from this for now. Harmony 1. Let's take a look at Harmony 1. He bounced nicely off of this level. I like that. He would have wanted to get in on, yeah, there and then up. 12 hour. View up starting to come down. See if we could hold that level. 8 hour. You might have a little bit more. I mean, there's no bearish divergence. I'm not too concerned. 4 hour. You're curving. You're starting to curve up. You're starting to curve up. 2 hour. I like that. A little trigger wave. I do like that. And it does, that would be indicative of holding support there. Hourly, if you come down, there's not much you could get. I mean, maybe we'll print a divergence, a bearish divergence relatively soon. That I'm not the biggest fan of. Usually in this type of situation, you come down, and I mean, it's either going to go two ways. Here's a bearish divergence. That's definitely a bearish divergence. Or, yeah, it's a bearish divergence. Maybe you test this again, then continue forward. You could go pretty deep into the red there, though. Be careful. Be careful. It's Harmony. Chili's, I think. Yeah, let's take a look at Chili's. The NFT ones probably haven't been doing too well lately. Or is this Chili's? This might be something else. This is probably something I never heard of. I don't think it's Chili's. Okay. There to there, that's a bearish divergence on the daily, though. I wouldn't give much credence. You're probably, let's see. That's almost a bearish divergence from there to there. Yeah, it seems to be playing out. You hit off of this level and come forward. Some resistance we hit there. 6 hour. You're curving up. You're curving up on the 6 hour. I like that. I don't mind that. I like this. You know, view up coming up. Generally, we're still in the green. 2 hour. I like the curvature upwards. I like the curvature upwards. I think more likely than not, you'll test 50 cents probably. Curving up. Yeah, I like the trigger wave there. I like the trigger wave there. I like this more than a lot of other things I've looked at. I like the money flow crossover. I like how this is looking. I think there's a good shot you'll hit 50 cents. Let's see here. How do you decide when to take profit? Oh, what's up, Fresh? Help me keep up. You making games. Yeah, thanks so much for your donation. Shout out to What Up Fresh. If you have a, well, let's see. I'll answer your question if you have time. If if you look at QRDO, my entry's under secured prosecutors here. Yeah, definitely. Thanks, man. Yeah. Let's see. QRDO. Thanks so much for a donation. What up, Fresh? Shout out to you. What up, Fresh? QRDO. Let's see. Okay, so you entered this under $2. Oh, you probably just bought it on spot. Okay, I don't think you get leverage for this. You doubled your money. Let's see. Let's do a nice analysis on this one. Okay, that's just too new. Unless is it on a different exchange that's been okay. This is a new one, yes, a new one. Okay, where did you buy this? Oh, okay, you bought this brand new, I think. Under two. Oh, okay, this is, I'm looking at, let me see if I can find a better exchange that's had this. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, Arado, okay. It's been around longer, okay. So, okay, nice entry. So you double your money. And let's see here. So, view up coming down in the daily. About to print a nice bearish divergence here. I would already, just based on this, already would be looking to take some profits. Just my humble opinion, not financial advice. No real divergence yet on the 8 hour. However, you do have money generally coming out. The 4 hour, curving upward. No divergence, so it doesn't look too bad. Interesting. There to there. Okay, that's a divergence. You can make the argument it's played out. We're about to print all the way from there to there. They're about to print another. You see, let me show you. From here to here, you're about to print a another bearish divergence. Once we get that, that may bring us down to, I'd say there's a good shot. Maybe you could come down to $4 from that. I mean, these are volatile. Since you got in under $2, I mean, it really depends what you want to do. I mean, how long have you been holding this? Let me see. When was it under $2? Let's say you got in around here. Yeah, a double. You know, you had over 100% gain in a bunch of weeks. I would be taking at least partial profits on this right now, just based on what I'm seeing. It could go way higher, though. I mean, I've never heard of it. You know, if this gets a lot of attention from people, it really depends if you believe in this as a project. But there are divergences here, so I personally would be taking partial profits. Maybe I would move some of that into Ethereum, move some of that into my Bitcoin hodl stack, or just enjoy the money for now and wait for a dip to buy something else. But yeah, I mean, it does look a little toppy in some respects. Money flow coming out here. So, I mean, there's a good shot we retest $4 or something. Great VC's back in Coinbase. I'm looking to hold it long term, but take profits on it. Yeah, that's what I would say. What up, Fresh? Because there are divergences. It really depends what you wanna do with it. But yeah. Okay. Let's see what else. Filecoin, ADA breaking out. Let's look at. Guys, smash the like button. We got 91 people. See if we get up a little bit higher, and I'll stay longer. Mbox. Let's look at Mbox. Never heard of it. It's new. Oh, am I losing internet? Okay. Should be okay. Money flow generally coming up while price is kind of coming down. Interesting. A little bit more bullish, I guess. That's not a divergence, but money flow is generally coming up, so it doesn't look bad. It is bleeding though a lot, so especially for a smaller cap. Let's see something. Right there, $4. You'll probably test $4. Yeah, it's too much red for me on this. That's a problem. It's too much red. I don't know. This I'm not bad on 15. But yeah, you might have a shot with this, but I mean, there's just a little too much red for me. Little trigger waves. Maybe you come up. You probably come up to this level, or you test this level before. But yeah, I wouldn't mess with it. Let's see. Waves. I've heard of waves. But yeah. Waves. Okay. So, wow. What are we up since? Well, we're down. Well, just seeing how this has moved. Generally, money flow crossover into the red, not the best thing. How's our 12-hour red? If you all come down, you'd probably come down to this pocket. Curving up, you're gonna print that red dot. Let's see here. A little nice little trigger wave on the 4-hour, but you're deep in the red. Maybe you're starting to come up there. I like this little trigger wave. I do like that on the 2-hour. You're into the green. I do like that. I would lean maybe. You know, there's conflicting info on this. How is it put? Yeah. You know, I probably wouldn't mess with this, but I do like some of these lower to like 2-hour, 1-hour. I do like what I'm seeing on these. But yeah. Let's see. ADA breaking. We'll look at ADA. Basic attention token. Thank you so much, What Up Fresh. Shout out to What Up Fresh. Yeah, we'll look at well, let's look at ADA. But yeah. Yep, it's breaking higher. It is breaking. It's finally coming back. Maybe we'll test that level, or maybe come up to here. See a 12-hour little trigger wave. That's nice. Here we didn't work out, but here you may finally come up. A lot of people were losing hope on this. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Trigger wave and money flow crossover. I like that. I like this on the 4-hour. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. yesterday. Interesting. Didn't. But yeah. I mean, if you're long, you probably want to lock in profits around here. I think we will probably make it that high, from my opinion. Interesting. 30-minute, you're curving down a little bit. You may get a bearish divergence relatively soon. 15-minute, yeah, you may get a divergence relatively soon. So yeah, that's ADA. Let's see. Filecoin. I like Filecoin. Watch see if showed you. I really like your con collected kind of. Yeah, thank you so much, Austin. Thank you so much. Let's look at Filecoin. I'll do a few others. Filecoin. Isn't this on Coinbase? Yeah, whatever. So it's coming back. Trying to, at least. Hit pretty well off of that fib level. Little trigger wave. Didn't really work out there. The money flow crossover. Probably the next one will work out. But next one will work out better. 6-hour. I generally like this. 4-hour. It's curving up. Yeah, into the green. Yeah, I like this. I like the money flow crossover there. I do like what I'm seeing for the most part. Yeah, you're getting, you may get a little bearish divergence on the way up. I think you got some room to grow. I think you got a little bit of room to grow. This is a little bit of a cause for concern coming down. How's the 4-hour again? A little bit conflicting there. I don't know if we'll retest 60. I don't know. I do like the higher time frames though. So yeah. Let's see. Engine, what do you think about that? Phantom. We could look at basic attention token because it's went up so much. There's so many of these coins I haven't even heard of, guys. I'll look at a couple more. Ooh, wow, I didn't even realize. I knew it pumped, but not to that extent. 24% in the last. Oh, we're on the 15. Yeah, we got a 20% pump. I wonder what happened with this. Yeah, you hit that fib level almost. Nothing too unhealthy there. It's a weird sharp. No, no divergence yet. No bearish divergence just yet. This little trigger wave. There. I like that. I like the money flow crossover. It does look like you have at least a little bit of room to go up some more. Little red dot right there. It does look like you have room. It does look like you have time and room here. I mean, like that. Maybe something like this, up to 150, maybe. But yeah. 20 grand in SHIB. When is it going up? Oh boy. That'll probably be boring for a while. I mean, it's kind of usually once everyone talks about something, it's usually boring for a while before it really comes back. Let's see, SLP. I want to look at Ruin maybe. I mentioned SLP. SLP, two people said SLP. Let's look at SLP. I think I've looked at it once before. I don't know it well. It's on Gemini. Okay, so it's generally been bleeding since July, while everything else has been generally going up. Okay. You got more money coming in. That's a good sign. There's a 12-hour. Nice little trigger wave. That brought us up a decent amount. Now you're back down. Let's see here. No. Yeah, you almost hit off of there. I like that. I do like that. Yeah. I don't know much of what this does. I mean, there to nah, it's not really divergence, but you do have money flow generally coming in on if it's coming out there on the 2-hour. What was the time? It's probably the only. I mean, everything looks iffy. This looks okay. Everything looks iffy except like this 6-hour. That's the only one I really like, or 8-hour. You know, you may get that divergence soon, that trigger wave soon. But yeah. SLP. Doge. Yeah, I'll hit you up when I'm in Italy. Maybe a while. Engine coin, RN. I'll look at like one I've never heard of. Airweave, ETH Boom, RNDR. Where's Bitcoin at real quick though? Yeah, we're still hovering around that general area. Trying to test that again. Wow. But yeah, that's not. And then you're gonna get that red dot pretty soon. You may get that green dot in the 2-hour though, so could really go either way. I think you may test this line again, then come down. What was it? HR? What was that weird one? CRO. There's just so many of these guys. What was the weird one I wanted to look at? It's like a Phantom because that's a bigger cap. People talk about Phantom. $3, wow. It's coming back. It's coming back. Maybe. Down to there and then up. 8 hour, you're curving out the VWAP. Nothing looks too bad though. Curving back up at the money. There to there. You may get the divergence relatively soon. If you got to come up though. Yeah, looks like you got room to grow. Looks like we got room to go. Yeah, looks like you got some room to go. Yeah, I like that. Well, maybe come up to back up to all-time highs. Definitely in the cards. It's like a block. Block. Or was it Blocktopia? It's a new one. Curving up with the let's see something with the fib. Yeah, you're hitting off of that golden pocket. 4 hour VWAP coming up. Maybe you hit a bottom for a bit. Too much in the red on some of this. Here I like. Yeah, you could have hit a bottom, then you come up to a cent, or no, 10 cents maybe. Maybe 10 cents. Maybe. Let's see. It was R&DR I wanted to look at. Let's see, R&DR. We'll do R&DR and then we'll do engine and we'll see what's next. Render token. Oh, I've looked at this before. Interesting. Or did I already look at this today? I think I already looked at this today. I'm just not remembering it. Yeah, I already looked at this. That's what I think may happen. Let's look at engine. So that one I know I would have remembered if I looked at that. Come back into the green. Not the worst sign. And you're hitting that fib level, okay. Maybe a test there. 8 hour, you're curving up. Maybe you just come down, test that pocket at high twos or $3, maybe. Curving up generally. That's a divergent, yeah, because you have price coming up while money flow's coming out. I don't like that too well. Yeah, here to there. Probably that the bullish divergence is trying to play out. I like that. You know, you may have some room. I think you'll probably test this level 328 or something, at least. But there are a lot of divergences on this, so I would stay away from it right now. IOTA, man, I already looked at. I'll look at CRO. That's the last one. Then I'm gonna get off. Smash the like button, guys. This is so new. This I don't know. This I have no clue about. Divergence, bearish divergence, money flow coming out in a 30-minute. Oh wow, somebody. It may be. Oh, it probably just got listed on Coinbase. That's why. Yeah, hit up all-time highs. You'll probably get down to 38 or something. Maybe this level. It does look a bit overheated, and these are so hard to predict. All right, so that's the analysis today, guys. When you get off, please like the video. Please subscribe if you're new. Check out Market Cipher if you don't have it. We're doing a limited time 25% discount code. Discount code Aldo15. Discount code Aldo15. And if you want to create a new BITGET account, create a new MEXC account, check out my links below and check out my other affiliates below. They're all things I've used, I currently use, and have benefited from. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.